Hello guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel for test and product reviews. Today I want to show you one of our Sony TVs that we have been using for about 3 years now. That's the Sony Bravia KTL 40W D650. That's an older Sony model from 2016, and we've been using it for a while now, so I just want to share my impressions with you. So I'm going to start with the specifications and the hardware components. So we're at the back of the TV now. I just want to show you quickly, guys, the ports and the connections that we have on this TV. So as you can see here, I got my Chromecast plugged in, and this is really one of the things that I don't like about this TV. We only have 2 HDMI ports, so that's one of them, and there on the side is the second HDMI port. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yep, that's the second HDMI, and we have 2 USBs. So what I don't like about this is that we only have 2 HDMI. So when I have my Chromecast plugged in, that's 1 HDMI, and my cable TV, that's another HDMI port. So basically just using both of them, and that's really not very convenient. We also got our power port here, our serial port, that's one port, but I'm using the TV with Wi-Fi, so that's not used. And back here I just showed you that's the audio port as well, and I almost constantly have it plugged in with speakers, so I don't really use the TV audio that much. As you can see, the form factor of the TV is really thin. So that's something I really like, especially from an old TV model from 2016. Another thing I really like about this TV is the TV stand. It's a classic Sony TV stand. It doesn't take the whole of the back end of the lower end of the TV, so it can fit on a smaller space. I really like that. It's very convenient for me. Okay guys, and a little bit of something I want to say about the remote. That's the TV remote. What I really like about it is the separate Netflix button. It's very convenient because I'm a huge Netflix fan. I use it at least 4 or 5 times a week, so I really find it convenient that I have a dedicated Netflix button and I don't need to go through the whole TV menu just to get to my Netflix app. So basically that's the remote. Those buttons here, the pause and the backward and forward buttons, really work only with Netflix so far, I've noticed. So that's another convenience, but unfortunately they don't work with YouTube, so I can't pause or rewind from these buttons when I use the YouTube app on my TV. I got the home and return and options button. The channel buttons that I don't really use much because I have a separate remote for my TV controls, and that's the input and output. Okay, I'm back in front of the TV. I'm just gonna play you guys a little video from YouTube to show you the picture quality HD resolution. That's not a 4K TV, but after all, we're talking about 2016, so that's pretty good quality. It's also a budget TV, so that's something I forgot to mention in the beginning. When we bought this TV, it was actually under $500, so that's a great bargain. That's a 40-inch TV for under $500, a Sony model. So we got it at a great bargain, and we're really happy with it, by the way. It fits great in our living room. We have somewhere along the smaller living room. It's medium size to small, so 40-inch is perfect for us. After using it for a while, we established that we can go maybe a little bit higher, maybe 43-inch, but 40-inch is also great. For movies, we probably would have selected 43-inch, but for just TV, it's great. And I'm overall happy with the picture quality. As I said, Full HD, not 4K. I'm gonna turn up the TV volume now, so just so you can hear the TV speakers. We don't really use them. We have separate speakers attached to the TV. So the TV volume is not something that I really have used all that much, but I don't think it's that great. So let me just turn it up. So as you can probably hear, we're almost at max sound now. So the TV speakers aren't all that great. That's why I bought separate speakers and I'm using it with the TV constantly, so I don't use the TV speakers at all. Something that I've noticed along several years of using this TV is that I have now a little bit of white bleeding, and I'm not really happy about that, but for our usage, daily use of this TV, this is our primary TV, and for the price that we bought it, I'm gonna say it's fine. No, it's not something that dramatic, but some white bleeding has occurred, so there is this that I just really wanted to mention. Something else that I don't really like about this TV, and apparently, funnily enough, I just recently found out, is that it comes with several embedded apps and you cannot download any other apps. This is not an Android TV, so we don't have the Android operating system. We just have the Sony operating system, and it comes with several apps. The ones that I use every day are Netflix and YouTube. And just recently I wanted to download the HBO Go app so I can watch it on my TV, and it turns out you cannot. There is no app store. You cannot download any other apps. Your best choice in such situations is just to use the TV's browser and maybe open the website from the browser and then load your video content, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's face it, I'm a bit lazy, so I'm not gonna just open the browser anytime I wanna see something on HBO. So I just basically downloaded the app on my phone and I cast it using my Chromecast on the TV, and it's great. I mean, the picture is perfect, even when I'm casting through my Chromecast. So no complaints about that. Just a little, pet peeve that I cannot download any other apps on my TV. But at least it comes with Netflix, so that's going for me. That's great. I'm not sure that you can still find the TV model in most stores, probably not, but if you can find it, I definitely recommend it. As I said, this is the Sony Bravia 40WD650 model, Full HD TV. This is the 40-inch screen size. So for that price that we bought it, you probably can find it even cheaper now because it's an older model. Really happy with it. Happy with the form factor, with the build factor, happy with the remote, not happy with the sound, and 50-50 on the software and operating system. So now guys, I just quickly want to go through the TV menu to show you a bit on how I navigate the menu and what my complaints are here. So that's just turned on the TV. It's no signal because my cable TV isn't connected at the moment. So I'm gonna press the home button, and that's just gonna open my TV menu. Okay, let's go through the settings menu. So we go settings and then system settings, and here you can basically you can control every setting of the TV for the picture, sound, screen, and you can set up your channels. As you can see, it's taking some time. As I mentioned, that's mostly because my Wi-Fi router is in the other room. So the connection is not really the greatest at the moment. It's gonna take some time to load, but it's usually more responsive than that. I'm just gonna play some videos so you can guys see how fast it loads. You know, it could be better. Even when the in the same room as the Wi-Fi router, it's just a little bit sluggish for me. But as I said, it's a budget TV. it's an old model, so for these parameters I think it's doing great. And you know, just controlling from the remote, from these buttons here, because those buttons don't seem to work with the YouTube app on the TV. Okay, so that's mostly what I can tell you about the TV. In a nutshell, it's a great buy. It's a great bargain. We got it really budget, so it's great. I'm gonna also put in the links below the video, a couple of reviews that we got on our blog for this TV, so you can get more information on the exact specifications and our impressions with the TV. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, if this was useful for you, give me the thumbs up.